Welcome to the garden. Today is another rainy day in Minnesota, so I'm going to plant out some flower seeds for late summer and autumn color. I've still got the greenhouse set up, so we'll be planting in there just to keep our seedlings warm and safe. I'm planting sunflowers from a birdseed mix, a few little packets, and seeds that I've collected myself. I'm reusing these cups from the peppers we just transplanted and seed cells from our tomatoes. I'm filling these with a little mix of garden soil and compost. To get our sunflowers, I'm just going to agitate our birdseed mix, and you'll see the sunflowers rise to the top. I'll be using these cups for the sunflowers because they're a pretty large plant. And first I'm just going to pick out these really special ones. You can tell they have a little white stripe. It's a different type of sunflower than all the black ones. And I'm just going to poke these into the soil, pointy side down, right around maybe an inch or as little as a centimeter. And we don't want to do too many per pot, but I like to have a couple, so I'm going to do 3 of these. Then we'll just cover over the top and water them in. And once we've planted all of these cups, we can just direct sow the rest of our seeds. They're just going to be a lot more protected here in the greenhouse. I'm just going to dig a little trench, about an inch deep. We'll loosen up that soil for our little seedlings. Then we'll sprinkle in our sunflower seeds. And we'll just lightly cover back over. And then I'm actually going to remulch with these dried leaves just to protect them a little bit. That'll hopefully mask their scent and make it harder for squirrels to dig them up. And the great thing about planting birdseed sunflowers is it's really inexpensive, especially compared to seed packets. We'll plant some blue cornflower in here. Now you can see the seeds have those little fuzzy tufts at the top. These are just flower buds that I collected at the end of the season. So sometimes we need to break them open a little bit and spread out the seeds. I'm aiming for about 2 or 3 seeds per cell. Once we've got our seeds distributed evenly, I'm going to press down our soil, including the seeds. This is going to make it a lot easier when we go to transplant them so the soil doesn't fall apart. I'm not even really burying them because we're going to top them with more soil. And then we'll press that down lightly too. And then we'll water them in. I'll also be planting out some poppies, but we don't even need to plant morning glories because they're coming up as volunteers. Poppy seeds are really small, so we're going to start by just pressing down our soil. And we'll sprinkle a little more on top. Now we can add our seeds. And here you can see the little pods where they just fall out like salt shakers. This is definitely more than we need. So I'm just gonna sprinkle them on. And try to keep track of where you do this because they're hard to see once they're on the surface. They really blend in with the soil. So just a light sprinkling here. Now another light press to really just surround them with soil. They don't even need to be buried. The seeds are so tiny. And now is really the perfect time to plant some more flower seeds for late summer and autumn color. So I hope you give this a go in your garden. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.